This is your Spanish news. Several non-governmental organizations in Spain are urging undocumented migrants to register in a final push for a special mass regularization process that's attracted around 1 million people in just a few weeks and is set to end on Tuesday. In the final hours before the deadline, NGOs were stepping up efforts to contact and advise migrants still trying to gather the documents required to apply for a 1-year residence permit. In a country where around 840,000 people work off the books, and it can take more than a year to attain legal status. Rights groups CEAR and CPAOM urge migrants to submit applications even if they were still waiting for required documents from home countries like Mali, Iran or Venezuela. Between April and June, the Spanish government received almost double the 500,000 registrations it had expected. NGOs are also trying to ease anxiety amongst migrants who've not yet applied in a country with a relatively open approach to foreign nationals. On Friday, the number of applications submitted reached 1.27 million. That's according to Cesar Perez, the union leader for Spain's immigration officers. Spain's King Felipe and Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum have formally ended years of diplomatic tension between Spain and Mexico. They met at the National Palace in Mexico City, using the monarch's visit for the FIFA World Cup to symbolically reset relations between the two countries. The widely anticipated handshake between the two leaders marks the clearest sign yet that both governments are moving beyond a dispute sparked in 2019 when then-President Andrés Manuel López Obrador demanded that Spain apologize for abuses committed during the colonial conquest of Mexico. Accompanied by Foreign Minister José Manuel Álvarez and Education and Sports Minister Milagros Tolón, the king took part in an official welcome ceremony at the National Palace, where the Mexican and Spanish national anthems were played before the two leaders posed together for an official photograph. The image represented a decisive break from years of strained relations. And finally, a new shipment of 2,000 Ukrainian language books has arrived in Spain, coordinated by the embassy and the Barcelona consulate support to children's language for Ukrainians living abroad. Within the framework of the large-scale charitable campaign for Ukrainian children, A Ukrainian Book, educational institutions, libraries and community centers in Spain received 2,000 copies of Ukrainian language publications. All the received publications will be promptly distributed amongst Spanish educational institutions and Ukrainian Saturday-Sunday schools, which operate daily with children living abroad, helping them maintain a living connection with their native language, culture and national identity. Its aim is to provide Ukrainian children who were forced to leave their homes due to the Russian aggression with books in their mother tongue. More than 1 million Ukrainian language books have been distributed to institutions in various countries around the world, where Ukrainian families with children have found temporary refuge. Meanwhile, at the world-famous Basilica of the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, the old stained glass medallion bearing the Russian language transliteration of the Ukrainian capital's name, Kiev, was removed. A new glass element with the correct spelling Kiev was installed instead. And that's your Spanish news.